WWE Summerslam 2018 prediction podcast, the first ever podcast on the channel. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, I know two guys are probably thinking, BZ and Nilsson, I thought you weren't going to do one. Well, here's the thing. I was going to do one yesterday with the BZ and Nilsson, but the only problem was my internet was acting up. But Nilsson's kind of busy, and I was going to mostly do that one with him. And I'm not sure if BZ's doing stuff, because when I was chatting with him, he said he was busy. So I just decided to start it off on my own. So we're going to get right into the predictions. We got 3 comments going on. Let's go see those real quick. I'm not using my chat along the side, so I have to kind of... Well, I'm going to do it by myself, I think, BZ, because I kind of already started it. But I will definitely allow you to be in the next predictions video, which I think that's Hell in a Cell. Because this is going to be a podcast series. The predictions will be a podcast series. So I'll let you join in episode 2 when Hell in a Cell comes, if that's okay. I reach 100. Yeah, I saw you reach 200. Congratulations, man. If I do not look at the comments, guys, it's because I'm trying to look up half the matches on the SummerSlam card. So we're gonna get right into it. This first match, of course, we have on the screen. It is the B team, the Raw Tag Team Championship match. The B team versus the Revival. Now, when I look at this match, I don't expect it to be that good. I mean, it is on the kickoff, so I don't expect it to be like the greatest match of all time. But the Revival are pretty good wrestlers, and to be honest, I find them better than the Eater of Worlds and the B team combined. So, I think this match is at least going to get possibly like a 3.5 maybe. But the winner, probably the B team. I predict the B team because they've been dominant lately, and I feel like making their title reign end now would be very, very pointless. I'll be right back. My apologies, guys. My dog was chewing up some shoes. They're all good, though. But, the reason why I predict the B team to win is because they have been dominant lately. They have been doing very, very good. And I just don't see them losing that momentum. Especially against a team that are pretty much known as more rookies now. The Revival, because Revival hasn't been in a tag team match, or a tag team championship match, in, like, a long time on a pay-per-view. So I'm gonna wonder. I'm gonna wonder who might win this match. But I think the B team can possibly pull off the win. Next we have. We got another. Oh, it's a mixed gender tag team match. So I don't think I can add that on here. No. It is Rusev and Lana versus Cien Almas and Vega. I see Almas and Vega winning only because I feel like they're going to do something where Aiden English tries to help Rusev and Lana, like usual, and always intends to fail. Because that's what it's lately been for the past months. So I don't really see how it's going to be going well. What the hell? What the hell is going on with WWE right now? But yeah, just I think that's the typical ending that match is probably just gonna get. Next, I think is the Cruiserweight Championship match. Wait, I think it's Drew Gulak versus Cedric Alexander. Yeah, Drew Gulak, yeah, okay. Now for this match, I want to say Drew Gulak, but I feel like I know that Cedric Alexander is going to win, and to be honest, I want him to win either way. I love Cedric Alexander a lot. He's been a very, very fantastic UFC, what the fuck did I just say? Cruiserweight champion. Drew Gulak's not in the game though, so I can't really add him, so we'll just go ahead and do that. But yeah, he's been a very, very good champion, I find, lately, especially with like how he's performed, how he's wrestled, and how he's just been in the ring lately. So I think Drew Gulak will win that match. I mean, not Drew Gulak. Cedric Alexander. The next match, and it's actually on the main show. That was all kickoff matches. Now it is time for the main show. Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. If Braun Strowman loses in any way possible, he is going to be stripped from his Money in the Bank contract, and it will go to Kevin Owens. Now, the thing about this match is I think everyone knows everyone can know what we all want. And we want to see Kevin Owens win that contract. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I mean, as I'm looking at someone's review right now, they predict Kevin Owens, but I don't see it happening. Like, there could be a shocker. Oh, but they got Jinder Mahal now, and Jinder Mahal could cost them or something. See, it's hard to predict, like, some of these matches. Like, I might have to change my prediction. Okay, I'm going to change my prediction to Kevin Owens. My prediction is Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, let me explain why. First off, we have this whole build up towards this epic match. Then we are going to see this beast, this monster Braun Strowman fight Kevin Owens once again. No one's expecting these two to really have a good match, but it's possible that Braun Strowman could lose because Jinder Mahal could interfere like he always has been lately. And I mean, it's really hard to tell because, you know, Kevin Owens hasn't been on his game lately and Braun has, but that could all change come this Sunday. I'm not going to set this one up. It's too long to set up. Actually, nah, I could do it. New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I say the Bludgeon Brothers. Well, I guess I don't have to set it up now because it's just going to be straight to the point. They've been dominant. The Bludgeon Brothers have been so dominant lately that I don't picture New Day winning the titles again at SummerSlam, going undefeated at SummerSlam. So I pick the Bludgeon Brothers. And then Baron Corbin versus Finn Balor. Well, Finn Balor did win at Extreme Rules. So I'm gonna pick Baron Corbin for this match. Unless they do like a Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt thing, then but they need Baron Corbin to win this match. Next, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy for the WWE Championship. Obviously, for WWE Champion, United States Championship. Obviously, it's that simple. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to walk out with the win here. Just because the rivalry between Jeff and Randy has been so intense that I don't think they really need to bring the United States Championship into it. Nakamura is going to retain the title here, go on and do his own thing, and hopefully, if it happens, we get to see Nakamura remain champion. Because lately, he's been a very good champion, in my opinion. He hasn't really been too bad of a champion. It's not like he's done anything bad. He's just a good heel champion. He actually hasn't been, like, as bad as I was expecting him to be. Which is kind of surprising me, to be honest. But all I can say is that this match is going to be very, very good. Hopefully it's at least a 4-star, unlike the Extreme Rules one, and we actually see a classic or something good between these two, because these two deserve a good match against each other, just like they had it on SmackDown. Next is the women's triple threat, my bad, between Carmella, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. It's hard to predict this match. I could say Charlotte's probably not going to win. Well, well then that leads to... okay, now the reason why I don't think Charlotte's going to win is because I feel like they're just adding her in the match to make to make it more action-packed and have it be a triple threat, because they didn't have any ideas for the actual match between Carmella and Becky. So they're like, oh, let's throw Charlotte in the match. And it actually worked. It's been doing a lot better than I thought it was going to be. But, I'm saying this right now, wrestling better not screw it up, because they need to have Becky Lynch win. I think, sorry, it took me a while to think there. I think, yeah, they need to have Becky win. Why? Because Becky Lynch is one of the most... it's hard to find where. She is one of the most hard work deserved wrestlers in the business. Women's wrestler in the business. And she really shows that she cares to be champion so much. And that she's willing to risk it all. Because I find that Becky's deserved this opportunity for so long. She has. Ever since she lost it to Alexa, she's never really gotten a fair one-on-one rematch, in my opinion. So there's been something in her way. All that changes at SummerSlam, because I think Becky Lynch is going to walk out with the victory. Hopefully she does. Next match. Dolph Ziggler with Drew McIntyre on his side versus Seth Rollins with Dean Ambrose on his side. Now, I have a lot of things to say about this match. For Seth Rollins, it's going to be a fucking challenge, because he's going to have to get through what he's been dealing with for so long. And it's not going to be pretty. It really won't. It's going to be hell for him. But, again though, Dolph Ziggler, you know, has been kind of stumbling ever since. They were stumbling kind of when Dean came back. So it makes you kind of think that Seth Rollins could win the title back. But in my opinion, I think Dolph Ziggler is gonna walk out champion. It's gonna be a hell of a good match, though. That's all I can say. But I think Dolph Ziggler can easily walk out with the win, no problem at all. Because I find that Seth lately hasn't been at his game. That could change, but I don't think he's going to be on his game fully. And I think that Seth Rollins is going to be able to, like, wrestle well and do good. And there's going to be a chance, but I don't think he's going to be able to actually win the whole damn thing because of Dolph and Drew. Next match. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. Mentor versus rookie. 8 years in the making. Even though we already saw this match and it was a great United States Championship match, Clash of Champions, or Night of Champions, but it's hard to pick between these two. It really is, because you got someone like Daniel Bryan who hasn't really been doing the best ever since he came back. He's been doing okay, but not the greatest ever since he came back. So, let's put it this way. It's hard to predict, man. Like, here's the thing, though. I feel like Daniel Bryan's actually going to win because I feel like SummerSlam is going to be like a happy pay-per-view. Like, everyone should be happy by the end of this pay-per-view with everyone who won. I don't think The Miz needs to win. The Miz does not need to win this match. I think I've said that he does need to win this match, but that's only to boost his career. But in my opinion, he really doesn't. He literally just, I find with his character right now, he's just an asshole, and he doesn't deserve to win. Unless Daniel Bryan wants to push him over, but like The Miz has been a 6-time, I think 7-time Intercontinental Champion. So I don't think Daniel Bryan really needs to push over The Miz. I think The Miz needs to push over Daniel Bryan. Especially with what the rivalry has been, because how like The Miz is telling Daniel how he can never do it, he can never do it, you're nothing without me, and then in his Raw debut he beats The Miz. And he's because he followed his steps. That's what I feel like Daniel Bryan could do this Sunday, and that's what I hope he does this Sunday against The Miz. Because that's exactly what I've been wanting Daniel Bryan to do to The Miz for a long time. Just do what he does, not what The Miz wants him to do. Next match, I don't think I have Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Champion. This match is also hard to predict. I mean, Alexa did lose the title last year at SummerSlam, but she immediately won it the night after. Or no, the next Raw after she won it. But I think in all our minds, WWE is going to do it and make Ronda Rousey win. I feel like they're just going to make like a crazy upset happen. Like a crazy, shocking win. Next, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. Now, AJ Styles has been champion for a very, very long time. We don't know yet if they're actually going to make him break CM Punk's record, which, to be honest, I don't care if he does. He's a great champion, so why not? But I really want Samoa Joe to win, because Samoa Joe, he's got the talent, he's got the promo skills, he's got the wrestling skills, he's got the ability to compete well with others in the ring. That's what I hope we see at SummerSlam between these two. And frankly, I really want the best for Samoa Joe, and I really hope we get the best for Joe, because without it's hard to, without like a switch up of the title, it's gonna get boring. You know, like, you need to at least have your champion switch at least for a while. Because a guy like Samoa Joe, he definitely deserves it a lot more. It's hard. I'm going to go with Samoa Joe in this match. I think Samoa Joe's going to probably walk out with the win. I think he can do it. And now, the final match. This is a very short podcast, but this doesn't need to be long. It's just the predictions. It's just straight to the point. Oh, I didn't also show the background for the other superstars. My bad, guys. Now, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. I think this is the match I'm most excited for, and I'm not gonna lie, because I will be posting some new stuff, like some new reviews. No, I'm not ignoring the chat. It's just because I can't really look at it because I gotta look at all the people. I'm just looking at the chat right now. No, I haven't got your guys yet. I'll deal with that later on, though. But with... Oh, now I lost my track. God damn it. Oh, yeah. So, I'm going to be posting a lot of championship title reigns, reviews, and a lot of old rivalry reviews. But if you look at one of them that I'm going to post, it's going to be Roman Reigns' third WWE Championship reign. Why specifically that one? Because Roman Reigns has been able to impress me ever since he showed up in the WWE. And I knew from the start that Roman Reigns was going to do well. But I didn't know the crowd was going to give him such hatred for what, being who he is, a phenomenal athlete. Because if you look back in books, Roman's done nothing wrong. He's main evented WrestleMania 4 times in a row. That's because that's what he does. He's a main event star, and that's exactly where he should be. Brock Lesnar should not be. Brock Lesnar should never be in the main event of any WWE pay-per-view. Which is why I'm wanting Roman Reigns to kick Brock Lesnar's ass and win the Universal Champion. Because if you think about it in a way, Roman has everything. He's got the mic skills. And his promos haven't been the best, but I think they've gotten a lot better. He's got the mic skills. He's got the wrestling skills. He's got the height. He's got the weight. He's got the quickness. He's got the ability. He can leap over the top rope for someone who's like, not like, he literally almost, I find, is the size of Brock Lesnar. And it's insane that he can do that. He's been wrestling for, I think now, he's coming up on his 6th year. And he's done all. He's done it all. He's beaten John Cena. He's beaten Triple H. He's beaten The Undertaker. He's beaten, Dean Ambrose. He's beaten, I think, no, he didn't beat Seth Rollins. Actually, no, that's the only thing he's not. He has never beaten Seth Rollins. That's actually something he's never done. But that doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that Roman has been on his game for this 6 years of his career. And I don't think it's going to go down in flames because Roman has had such a good career. And he's wanting to hold on to it. Everyone hates Brock Lesnar at this point. No matter how many times Kurt Angle says it, it's going to be true. Brock Lesnar is the worst Universal Champion in WWE history. He's the worst champion in WWE history. Within his championship reign of 400 and something days, beating CM Punk, he's barely even wrestled. He's missed 2 months now this year. Again, 2 months. Roman Reigns wrestled every month for his 77-day title reign. And he, yes, of course it was short, but his title reign was only 4 matches. Brock's has literally been I think, more, but not that much more, within a year now. And his matches are horrible. I think Samoa Joe will win the United States the WWE champion, and I think Roman Reigns will take home the Universal champion finally, once and for all. It's going to be an emotional night, I think. I think Roman Reigns can do it. All right. Now, wait, what are the hashtags? Oh, in the video. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll look at those and I'll add them for, well, because I don't have to add them for like till next week. So I'll add them on the creation stream next week on Friday, before I stream it next day on Saturday. So that is going to be it for the podcast, guys. A very, very short, like 25-minute podcast. But I feel like I had to get something like this out. I feel like I had to share what my feelings were for SummerSlam, because lately it's been killing me that I haven't. And I feel like SummerSlam is going to absolutely kick any pay-per-view's ass that have happened this year. Now, see, that's also something I want to get back onto. We'll continue for a little bit more. Between like Brock or Strowman and Kevin Owens does deserve the title a lot, okay? He does. But Braun Strowman has been so good lately, and it's like he deserves a lot better. But that's the thing, though. That's why I hope he doesn't cash in. Oh, fuck. Okay, wait. I have an ending. You know what? I think what's going to happen is Brock Lesnar is going to lose the Universal title to Roman. Roman's going to be all happy. Then Braun Strowman's going to come out. And I feel like, or Kevin Owens, whoever wins, is going to come out, try and cash in. And I think Roman Reigns could possibly make a failed cash in. If that happens, I don't give a shit. I'm happy. Because honestly, this year has been such a horrible year for Money in the Bank winners that I don't even care what happens to it anymore. It literally is being tossed around like a joke now. Like, it's been, like, absolutely horrible. It took so long for Carmella to cash in than it did for Alexa. I get they were trying to make her be the longest reigning Money in the Bank person, but who cares for that? Okay. Anyways, guys, that is going to end off this podcast. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Remember, if you want to see more stuff like this, just let me know. I will be posting as much review videos as I can within next week and this weekend. Remember, go check out Nilsson's channel to watch the SummerSlam live stream that I will be joining him in. You guys know I'm always going to be joining him possibly for pay-per-views the best I can. Yes, there will be a Hell in a Cell one. I think that's the next pay-per-view after this, which is Hell in a Cell. So I'm definitely going to be doing a Hell in a Cell one. Bear. Anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed. Have a good day. I'll see you all later. Peace.